Good morning. It's cold. I'm already seatbelted in. Freezing cold. Ooh. Supposedly it's 10 degrees above, but the wind chill is 25 below. So, I don't know. That's a math thing. We don't do math here. Anyway, I'm going to pick it. I need to pick up my chick. So we're gonna do a what sold this month video. Stay with me.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
All right, I'm back. It was not a good month. And now, I said in the past, January is notoriously slow. That's why I took that extra booth on, because the opportunity to just spend $100 for an extra giant booth space and possibly make some money and at least make rent. I made rent. I made a little above rent. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Yeah, it wasn't good. For those of you who have been on the channel for a while, some of you, there's always new people that pop in when I say I'm going to do a what sold video. The buffet did not sell. It's still there. So it'll be in Pickett again next month. And then after that, if it doesn't sell, I will take it to Vintage Junkie because it's, you know, it'll have its time there. Anyway, we're going to go through these receipts. I've got my handy dandy work surface in front of me, which is an ironing board. And then I put a clean cloth over it so you guys will be all fancy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, we're all fancy here. We're so fancy. Guys. I am not at all happy with the sales. So would have liked maybe another 100 and 150 bucks. That's what I was kind of anticipating or hoping for with the extra booth. I'm glad I made rent. And most of the stuff that I sold is going to be out of that new booth. So it was totally worth it in my opinion. I think if I hadn't had that booth, yeah, I'm looking at one piece right now that had been in both the other booths and not sold. And now it was in the new booth and it sold. See how that works? All right, let me get you flipped around. My camera was being all sassy, but all right, so let's go through the things that were sold no tax, which means they were sold to dealers. So here's my little stack of no tax pieces. So a personal creamer, that would have been upstairs, I believe, no tax. So that had to have been sold to either another shop or another dealer inside Picket Fence Gals. And a nightstand, and I knew this one sold to one of my fellow Picket Fence Gals. It was the one that I hadn't painted. I picked it up at the recycling center, and I think I paid $20 for everything I got that day, and I filled my car. So this is actually a really good price for an I didn't do anything to it. I just moved it to a new location, so yay. Next. So this is the cash transactions. Now, I don't pay an extra 3%, so we have a stack of transactions that are credit card and then some that are cash. Spit glitter. Oh, that's that card. So these are both cards. So these are birthday cards. All right, y'all. I tucked in one of the band cards. I know if anybody from Pickett's watching, I could still get in trouble, but I snuck it in to see if there was going to be a problem, and it sold. Look at that. And another birthday card. So I had two cards. The reason it's crossed out and 450 is written, it was sold on Sunday, both of them. So on Sunday, everything's 10% off. So anything you see with a slash through it and a new price written on it was done on the Sunday. So that's those two cards, but that's so funny that I snuck in one of the band cards and it sold. So, you know, good what you gotta do. Vintage baby shoe from USA Pottery Company. So that was, I had a pink, blue, and a white one. I don't know which color this was because clearly I didn't write it on the tag. I think it was the white one. I think I was there that day. Or was it the blue one? Well, we'll find out. Great vintage tin, $11. So I had put in a couple little vintage tins. And yeah, it sold. Rooster cutting board. This was in the new booth. And I was there the day that sold. It was a cutting board with a rooster that was like wood burned into it. It was from the 70s. So $12 for that. Holy cow. Yeah, the crystal candle holder. I had these candle holders bopping around in my inventory forever. I was sick of looking at them, so I clearanced them down to $1 each. So $2 for those crystal candle holders. Green Book, Wuthering Heights, $5. So I had a bunch of vintage books in my inventory. I guess I forgot to price this one because I remember them coming over and asking me. This was also in the new booth. Wuthering Heights. Vintage clamp trays. I have no idea what that is. $20 though. Clamp trays. Clamp trays. I have to go back and look at the pictures. 1 second. Okay, the only thing I can figure is these are actually camping trays, not clamping trays. I don't know what the heck clamping trays are. I looked at all the pictures. Can't make that out. $20 was actually Minneapolis vintage market price on that, and I'm really shocked that they sold. So there we go. Credit card charges. So they're all marked with CC. Again, the 10% discount on Sundays. So this is a Baby Ben clock. It was in both of my booths for multiple months. It also went to Junk Bonanza, never sold. So I got $17.10 for that. Along with a vintage timer. Check that out. Also on Sunday with the 10%. It was $6 to begin with. It was $5.40. The strawberry salt and pepper shaker sold, of course, on the last day. $12.60. That's heartbreaking, honestly. I mean, I still made a profit on it, but those were they were totally worth the $14. Gorgeous, shabby, chic table. I am so sick about the fact that this sold on Sunday. It was $39 to begin with. That was my $18, or not 18-cent table that I had to do all the repairs to. The white one, shabby chic, sold it for $35.10. Still made a huge profit, but there was a lot of work involved in that. Gorgeous wool blanket. Oh, that sold, huh? And they got it on Sunday for $30.60. So this was given to me, so I can't even complain. But it was a really nice wool blanket. An Angel, $9, sold on Sunday for $8.10. The rocking chair did sell. Okay, so the child's rocking chair was $22. That was in my upstairs booth. And it sold full price. That's awesome. Some Hazel Atlas blue bowls, salt and pepper shakers, and then this is a nice sale. The sugar and creamer set, $56. I am really surprised these sold at Pickett because our customers are notoriously cheap. And this salt and pepper shaker, that is the going price for that. So this was a collector and not a dealer, obviously. I mean, it would have been no tax if it was a dealer anyway, but these are decent prices for these. Those were the prices that I put on to go to Junk Bonanza. And I'm really glad because it helped me make rent. Painted wood cutting board. That, again, was a cute little mid-century cutting board that somebody had done some grandma artwork on, and it sold for $12. I'm doing really well with cutting boards, by the way, guys. The poppy painting. Ugh, y'all, I put it on sale for $14 because it had been sitting there too long. So the red poppies that were in the one booth, $14. Those Russian bowls. Remember the Russian bowls that I mistakenly thought they were Asian when I bought them? I think I paid $6 for the set of 3. I got $24, full price. A House of Fabergé egg. So it wasn't a Fabergé egg, clearly, but it was a reproduction House of Fabergé egg, $12. Cool vintage cup. There you go. It's just a cool vintage cup. That was actually, it had a flower pot in it. This was in the new booth. I'm really surprised it sold because it was just this old ironstone cup that had flowers on the side, and I stuck a potted plant, a pot of lavender in it, a faux lavender, and the cup sold. A lot of times you can't sell a one-of cup, but I got lucky. Patchwork pillow, $8. There was 2 of those. Those are the ones I made from an old shower curtain. An old patchwork shower curtain. Well, my mother-in-law made them for me. That shower curtain was falling apart, so we cut out sections that were viable and made 2 patchwork pillows. So there's one of them. Handmade egg, $12. And that was, oh my gosh, yes, that was that super sweet, really cute one that I put out for Christmas. It had beads on it and had a little caroler inside of it. Easter's coming, so I took a chance of leaving the eggs in there. And then a cute little Lefton shoe. These were both in the new booth. Runner, new booth, $12. That was, I believe, a rug, isn't it? Black sofa table, new booth. Got it for $30. They got it for $30. That's just dirt cheap. It just makes me sick. 4 woven placemats, also in the new booth, $14. I'm gonna pick those up at Goodwill for $1 a piece. Patchwork pillow, there's the other one. That one was $10. Oh my gosh, I had them marked separately and they were priced differently. Guys, that's terrible. They should have both been 8. Or they should have both been 10. They should have both been priced the same, but somebody bought the other one. Okay. Vintage gold frame, $19. That was that giant frame that I had in there. It had been in there for several months, so I had to put it on sale. They got an outstanding deal on it. I think I paid $15 for it, so I'm sick to death. Vintage lipstick holder. This one, you guys, this shocks me. So this was a lipstick holder that I picked up. It held 5 tubes of lipstick. It was a little gold filigree lipstick holder that I took to Minneapolis Vintage Market. And this was the price I put on it there. And ordinarily going to pick it, I would have dropped the price, but it sold at the full $30. And I'm still shocked about it. Just proves that price isn't really the problem. So a lot of times I argue that, you know, people will pay if that's something they want. Red enamelware spoon and blue enamelware spoon. So these were in my old large booth. $4, $8, $12 each. $28. That was in the old booth. Ottoman, $28. That was that big blue and white one that I popped in at the last minute. And wood blocks, $10 for all. So these were kids stacking blocks with the ABCs on them and some animals and stuff like that. Yes, I could have got more. Clearly, I didn't. But I should have actually. There was quite a few. I should have broken them up, but I was ready to get rid of them. I picked them up wherever I see them, and I had quite a few going, so it was time to get rid of them. That's it. That's everything. Like I said, it was not a great month. It was not a great month at all for me. So it was kind of sickening. And now by the end of the month, I'll be worried that I won't be able to put gas in my car. Because I've got $100 above rent, so I've got to set aside rent. I hate months like this. I really do, where I'm hoping my online sales pick up or something happens. But it's very frustrating, very sickening. Anyway, there you go. That's everything that's sold this month. Hopefully next month will be better. Hopefully I start selling at the new shop. I need to sell some furniture. So I'm glad she's going to let me bring furniture pieces in because I absolutely have to. I mean, you can't make a living this way. And it was tight because of Christmas anyway. I mean, Christmas sales were great, but you know, you spend all your money at Christmas buying gifts for everybody. That's why If you haven't yet checked out my Christmas for free on my website, peonylanedesigns.com, don't forget to click the links below. I'm going to put a link directly to Christmas for free because, damn it, I need it this year. So this year I need it. I absolutely need it because I don't want next year to have January roll around and feel the same way where I'm so pinched. Like, January's terrible. And then I'm sitting here going, I'm pinched. I am pinched this month. So it's going to be rough. That's why I got to get this customer chair finished because it's guaranteed money. You know, it's not huge, but it helps me pay for gas, you know, and little things like that matter when you're this tight. So, all right. So I'm going to put a link to the Christmas for free down below. I'll put a link in the cards if I can remember. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.